What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Glad to be here for another live game recap of the recent Chicago Sky and Dallas Wings game. Y'all know I'm going to be doing these recaps, as I told y'all before. I'm going to be doing the recaps after every game. Sometimes it may be right after the game. Sometimes it may be the day after. Sometimes, in this case, 2 days after. You know what I'm saying? But you going to get that after game recap. And then, of course, it's also WNBA All-Star Weekend. And so I'm going to talk about that a little bit after I get out of the game recap. But boy, yesterday was wild. I felt like it was like Lesbian Love Island or something like that, but it was amazing. But anyway, thank you everybody for being in the chat. Y'all know, before we get started, please like, as it says down there on the scrolling banner, please like the stream. Please share it. Please share my content, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. It is Stargazer Sports, as it's written down there on the screen. Also, if you would feel so kindly to do so, please donate to my Cash App, which is also down there on the screen. $sign Stargazer Sports. I really appreciate every single one of you guys who donate to my channel. I can tell y'all for sure there is a new software I'm trying to get. It's gonna be transparent with y'all, because you may be like, what do you need money for? So I'll tell you. There's a new software I'm trying to get that is gonna allow me to run my mic through the USB and be able to actually run my sound card or my sound mixer as well, so that you guys can have access to my sound buttons. Because when I run my mic through the USB portal instead of through the XLR portal or port, you guys aren't able to hear my live buttons. But I'm choosing to sacrifice the buttons for now and focus on the better quality of the sound. So that's why I'm just going to stick to running my mic through the USB. But unfortunately, you guys won't have any buttons. But it's all good. And I'm like, dang, it's quiet in here. Yeah, I need to put some music on. Let's see. I think I like this one. Bam. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna run this one today. But anyway, thank you guys so much. It says it's 23 of y'all in here. I hope y'all are liking the stream as you guys are coming in. Hope you're liking, sharing, and subscribing, like I said, if you haven't already, to my YouTube channel. But I do want to give you guys some claps. I'll give you some physical claps and some praise, because you guys have really been supporting my content, liking it, and subscribing. I was just talking to my partner the other day, and I'm like, damn, babe, like I got like 200 subscribers. Like over the past probably month, I've probably gained like 200 subscribers. So I couldn't have done it without you guys. I really appreciate you guys so much for supporting Stargazer Sports. It means the world to me. For each and every one of you guys' support. Let me see who's in the chat. HW, what's up, HW? Glad to see you. I know there'll be more of y'all in the chat. And please, if you're new, feel free to talk in the chat. I do like talking to the chat, and if you answering you guys' questions, if y'all have any questions or just thoughts overall, I will be. And sometimes I'll post them here on the screen. So yeah, please talk to me in the chat. I really appreciate it. Okay, just had a great time. Clark fans trying to say Reese is a lesbian because she was having a great time with her peers, but Clark is just having a great time around her favorite teammates. I don't care what no Clark fans are saying. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Angel was having fun yesterday. Let her have fun. She's 23 years old. So she's gonna have fun, like, and she's gonna do what she wants. She can date who she wants. She can talk to who she wants. Um, she can creep around with who she wants. Like it's her life. She can do what she wants with it. You know what I'm saying? And she should be out there exploring and having fun. Um, is Angel gay? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? People say she's not. They say she has a man. If she has a man, great. If she has a girlfriend, great. If she's single, great. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna continue to love and support Angel Reese regardless of what she is, regardless of what she's got going on in her personal life, as long as it's not hurting nobody. Because we have standards and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying I'm just gonna support her blindly, but I'm just saying, like, Angel Reese is a very good kid. She ain't doing nothing but playing basketball and being a businesswoman and retiring her mama at 22. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's doing. And shout out to her mom yesterday, because her mom actually came on Twitter and she was like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm creeping on the StudBudz Twitch. And she was like, she's so happy for Angel, because she's like, Angel don't get to do this stuff. Angel don't get to go out and have fun. Like, she's either playing ball or working, playing ball or working, playing ball or working, playing ball or working. You know what I'm saying? So it don't really matter. I mean, it does matter. Sorry, I got distracted, but saw something in the chat. But I'm glad that she's just out there having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's her. That's what she should be doing. She's a kid, she's a young child, and I know when I was 12, when I was 22 and 23, that's what I was doing. I was outside. You know what I'm saying? So exactly, Reginald. Like, it's nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nobody's business who Angel is dating or not dating. She obviously have not put anybody that she's dating online, because she don't want to. She wants her private life to be her private life. So let her private life be her private life. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all doing, a lot of people just doing too much with all these think pieces and stuff. Even what they was doing last night with the StudBudz. It's like, yeah, was Natasha or Natasha Heidemann drunk AF? Was she trying to get at Angel? Absolutely she was. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Natasha Heidemann's game. Woo, newsflash. So, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Angel Reese is fine as hell. So anybody in her presence, especially if Angel is hugging you from behind and snuggling into your neck, like, you're gonna have the feels. You know what I'm saying? I don't even give a damn if you was straight either. I feel like everybody would just have the feels. She has an incredible aura. That's just how she is. Like, she oozes aura. She oozes energy. You know what I'm saying? So, hey. But anyway, I'm done talking about that. I want to actually get into the content. So let's get into content. So we're going to start off first with the Dallas Wings. Dallas Wings played, and we're going to do how we always do. We're going to bring up the box score. Let me see. Dallas Wings versus Las Vegas Aces. So I actually went back and watched this game in like detail, because when it was actually going on live, I was actually on a live. So I had to go back and watch it, but it was good that I did that, because I saw a lot of things that I kind of want to share with you guys. And I feel like I got going back and doing a rewatch. Like I said, I got to focus in on details that I wouldn't focus on live. So I got some clips and things like that I want to show y'all. Because even though the Dallas Wings record is 6-17 currently, I believe we're not last in the WNBA, but we're like second to last. I think we're like right above the Connecticut Suns. I think the Dallas Wings show life and positivity on the court versus the Las Vegas Aces. And we almost pulled off. Sorry, I'm supposed to be pulling up this thing for y'all, but we almost pulled off a comeback. We really did. I mean, just some shots just wasn't falling. And we actually ended up getting on a heater. Late in the fourth, we just couldn't close out. But I really like. I like what I saw. Not from everybody, but like for like a cohesive group. And I feel like I figured out some things as I was watching more closely in detail. But anyway, let me bring up the box score here. All right. Give me a second. Take this. Take this off. Bam. Take that off. And what am I trying to do next? So add this. Let me fix this because I don't want it like that. Well, let me see. I'm going to try it this way and see if y'all should still be able to see it. So that my camera can just be a little bit bigger on the screen. Because y'all know I like to push out my reels. Let me see. Screen share here. Bam. Okay. Let me see what that look like live. Are we screen sharing? Okay. It's just really small. Can y'all see that? I'm gonna see. Can you make this bigger? Okay, it's gotta be like, yeah, it's too small. So I'm gonna have to show it like this. But anyway, it's all good. Okay. So looking at our game versus the Las Vegas Aces. Final score 90-86. As I said, we got pretty close. We was making a comeback, just couldn't close it out. So, but anyway. So first of all, first things first. A'ja Wilson is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, she literally, if A'ja wasn't playing, the Wings would win that game. A'ja went off. She went off. Like, we had no personnel to stand. Now, granted, you're not really gonna stop a player like A'ja Wilson, but you want to do things to limit her. We didn't limit a damn thing. She went off. She had, how many points did she have? Where's she at? 37 points. She cooked us. She cooked us, baby. She fried us. She filet mignoned us. She got us up out of there. 37 points. Like, look at the rest of her teammates. The other leading scorer was Jewel Lloyd with 14. Like, she literally won the game by herself. So I definitely think A'ja Wilson for sure. Like, she needs to be in the MVP conversation as well. I believe that she's in it, but I don't think she's like super high on people's lists. I think people have like Nafisa Collier and Alyssa Thomas and Alicia Gray and all these people. But I feel like, listen, I know A'ja Wilson is like 3-time MVP, back-to-back champion. And so we kind of like, she's like the Patrick Mahomes of the WNBA, where she's just won so much at an early age. People are like, can we please replace you? Like, next, we want to see somebody else. And so her greatness, we just kind of like become numb to. But A'ja Wilson is a great player. Like, she's a player that she literally can go out there and win the game for you. Now, granted, or even, I would say any good franchise player, they have this ability to where against lesser teams, they can really win the game for you. Now, of course, the Aces are, what's their record? 11. They're just a 500 team. Because, of course, when you're going against better talent, even if you put up 30 plus points, it's not going to be enough. You know, your teammates have to show up. But she definitely cooked us, and she was enough for the Dallas Wings or against the Dallas Wings. So, shout out to A'ja Wilson. I feel like she balled for sure. A'ja Wilson is definitely killing, and that's true. The only person, really, the superstars like the Fees, Asia's, Stewies, they struggle against Angel, but they don't really struggle against anybody else. But Angel, they do, because she's a unicorn. You know what I'm saying? And she's very physical and aggressive. So imagine someone being super athletic, tall as fuck, then has a high basketball IQ, right? And then you add meanness on top of that. So that's why she really gives him a hard time, because Angel plays so physical. You know what I'm saying? And granted, Angel Wilson is a physical player, but so is Angel. So it just be a battle back and forth, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait till the Sky play the Las Vegas Aces. I cannot wait to see that matchup between Asia and Angel, because that's the one with Fee and Angel is cinema. The one with Angel and Asia is gonna be cinema. So, but anyway, absolutely, she's still a hater. I wish I had my buttons, but absolutely, Candace Parker is 110% a hater. You know what I'm saying? I said it. I'm gonna keep saying it because it is what it is. We saw she's coming out with that podcast with shout out to one of my subs. I can't remember who you were, but if you're in the chat, please put your name in the chat, because you commented under one of my videos and you were like, she's starting a podcast with Aaliyah Boston. That's why she doing all this. And I was like, word, I ain't know that. Then lo and behold, post is officially made. They started a podcast, and I said, oh, this is what it is. This is another reason why you hating, because you want that CC fan viewership. So she's a sellout. But anyway, moving on. So Asia Wilson cooked us, but hold on. Oh, here we go. Yeah, she cooked us, but nobody else did a damn thing. I mean, look at Jackie Young. 2 points. And y'all know who was on Jackie Young all night? Arike Ogunbowale. So we're going to talk about Arike, because although Arike didn't, she's still struggling shooting. We're going to be honest about that. I'm seeing other things in her, and I'm so glad. I hope y'all liked my other stream that I did, talking about how Paige, came to the defense of Arike and talked about how her leadership has really been strong and all this stuff. Because, when a player is struggling score-wise or in a slump, all these narratives really start forming around, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that Paige, as a teammate, pointed something out, because I don't think I would have been looking for that had Paige not said she's a leader on the court. So now when I'm looking at film, I'm watching Arike and I'm seeing, is she really leading on the court, or was this just Paige capping? Because, sometimes teammates can just cap. They just want to defend you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, let me really watch the game closely and see, is Arike really doing that or not? And it says it's 48 of y'all in here. Let's see how many likes I got. Hold on. Why can't I see how many likes I got? Oh, it's right here. Okay, yeah. I need more likes, guys. It said I only got 7 likes. Only got 7 likes with 48 of y'all in here. Come on. Y'all can at least get me up. Oh, now it said I got 52 of y'all. I got 52 of y'all in here and I only got 7 likes. Let's take a like break. Let's take a like break. Let me go out and come back in, because maybe it's not updated on my end. But I need y'all to be liking the stream. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all got to help me out. Let's see. Are we still here? I don't know what is my thing. Are we still live? No, it's saying I'm still live. I don't know. My live control room being kind of weird. Whatever. Let me just exit out of there. I'm gonna just look on my phone. But anyway, I trust y'all that y'all got the likes up. I trust that y'all got the likes. Whoops. But I trust that y'all got the likes up. But anyway, so when we look at the game, let's get into us specifically. So Lee Uru, almost a double-double. But look at her stats. 10 points, plus 11, 2 blocks, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, right? So Lee is just that. I'm so glad. If we got to give Kurt Miller a clap, we're going to give him a clap for Lee Uru. Because I think he coached Lee Uru for the Las Vegas, the LA Sparks. she was buried on the bench in LA, I guess because they got Azura Stevens and other people they just feel like it's better than her. And he brought her over here and she's been integral for our team. So shout out to Kirk for doing that. And I do want to show this clip of Lee. I do want to show this clip of Lee where she's balling out. Let's see. You crazy HW. Let me see. What I'm trying to look up. Oh, I'm trying to bring the video up. Y'all forgive me. I'm a little bit slow today. All right, but anyway, we're gonna look at this clip of Lee, and this is just showing what she can do. This is not, of course, I already talked about Asia, so this is not saying she shut Asia down or no shit like that. Clearly she didn't. Clearly Asia put up 37 points, but there was a couple of times that Lee, one of those blocks was on Asia Wilson. So we go watch that clip. Here we go.
One dives, one pops.
Wilson on Lee. You ruined Lee. Got a piece of it. Shot clock was winding down.
Yeah, let's show that again, because let's go, Lee.
One dives, one pops.
Wilson on Lee. You ruined Lee. Got a piece of it. Shot clock was winding down.
So anyway, shout out to Lee, because Lee gives us also that, like, she has that athletic. She's big. She's like what, 6'4", 6'5", but she's very athletic for her size. So she's a problem. She's also the problem. Like ISO defense, she's a problem. Again, not saying she shut Asia down or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, like, she is a person that can cover one-on-one ISO these versatile bigs that we have in the league. So shout out to Kurt Miller for getting us Lee Uru. I think she's been great. Great. Then we got Louisa. Louisa came out of her shooting slump because she was in a slump. Let's be honest. She was getting the past 2 games. I think she averaged like 4 points. Ever since she had came back from the I think she went overseas to play with her team. She was not producing, but we see she got it back. She got 14 points. Had a block, had 3 steals, assists, 7 rebounds, and yeah. So Louisa and Lee both stuffed the stat sheet. So shout out to them. I really like Louisa. I mean, obviously we have her because she is a versatile player. I'm glad that she got out of her slump. She's a big body, but she also can shoot threes. You know what I'm saying? Now she went 2 or 6, but if you could go 2 or 6 with one of your bigs, that's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can go 2 or 6 for threes, that's pretty good. And then she went 6 of 10 from the field. So think Louisa did pretty good, right? Then we're gonna get into Arike Ogunbowale. So Arike, and let me just tell y'all the overall flow of the game. So at the beginning, the first and the second quarter, I feel like, well, let me look. Let's see. First quarter, we won that. Even though the game was tied, we won that quarter. Second quarter, we lost, but we lost barely. You can see 19-25. But then the third quarter is where we really lost the game. That's where we really lost the game. As you can see, they 25, right? 11. And then 18 in the fourth for them, 34 for us. That's why I say we came alive in the fourth quarter. We just got to be, you have to, in basketball, like the second and the third quarter is so crucial. It really is. It really is. Like you can win in the first quarter, you can see we won in the first quarter, we won in the fourth quarter, but we still lost the game. Those second and third quarters are crucial. And I really think the Wings, if they want to be able to move forward and beat these teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've got to win in the second and third quarter. But reason why I was excited yesterday, and I think we looked a lot better, is because we actually had a game plan yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, but whenever we played the Aces, 2 days ago, whatever. We actually had a game plan. A game plan. I mean, I really saw was the first half. I saw everybody moving off ball, right? Moving off ball, setting screens, quick inside pack, quick cut, cut into the basket, passes. Like, we were really on it in the first half. We were really on it and clicking offensively in the first half. Enrique hit 2 big threes in the first half. Enrique had 6 assists. I went through and counted because I'm like, damn. I'm like, how Enrique only had 6 assists in the game? I was like, she had like 6 assists in the first half. It's because she didn't have no assists in the second half, which I'll get to that. But when you're talking about a player can be involved, even though they may not be scoring as much, even though like I said, she had 2 big threes in the first half. You can still be involved in other ways, right? And so Paige spoke about Enrique's leadership, and so I want to show this clip. Let me see. I think it's because I'm like, wow, Enrique really is out there talking on the court. Let me see if this is a clip.
Draft second round. Comes in averaging 5 points a ball game. She was a big-time three-point shooter at Alabama. Here is Zaza. 12-4 run now for Las Vegas. Their first lead of the game.
So I'm showing this clip because if you listen closely, you can hear Enrique tell Myisha Hines Allen, get the ball to Paige. She's like, give it to Paige. So I'm gonna play it again, see if y'all can hear it. But
draft second round. Comes in averaging 5 points a ball game. She was a big-time three-point shooter at Alabama. Here is Zaza. 12-4 run now for Las Vegas. Their first lead of the game.
So in that clip, Enrique's on the court telling Myisha Hines, or I'm just gonna call her MHA because her name is so long, but MHA, get the ball to Paige. So this is what you're talking about when you're saying, when Paige was speaking about her leadership on the court, she's the one directing them on the court. There's several accounts of this, not just this account, but that was one of the accounts where she was telling her, hey, get the ball to Paige. The reason why our offense was working well yesterday is because we were running the offense through Paige. And I think that's what we need to continue to do. Now, Paige, y'all can see what Paige stat line is. Where her stat line is. Right here. Paige stat line, right? She had 20 points, but she went 9 of 24. She was not shooting well the whole night. But I like that she continued to shoot. Even though she wasn't scoring, because it was her continuing to shoot that was about to get us that W in the fourth. And I feel that way from shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like Enrique. Now, Enrique took 12 shots, so that's only 2 less than Paige, right? She only took 2 less than Paige. But I still want to see Enrique be more aggressive. I want to see Enrique instead of JJ Quinterly, even though shout out to JJ. I like what we're getting from JJ Quinterly. I mean, she's +5. She had 17 points, had 5 steals, 4 assists. 5 steals, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Like, I love JJ Quinterly, but inserting her into the lineup is throwing everything off. When I say throwing it off, I mean that it's forcing people to play out of their positions, right? It's forcing Enrique. I think even yesterday we had Paige at the 3. Like, no. I want everybody to play their true positions. I want Paige at the 1, Enrique at the 2. Then we're going to talk about Haley Jones plus 9, 12 points, 6 of 11 from the field. Then I want to talk about putting Haley Jones at that 3. Then we can put Geisel Slaughter at the 4. Then we put Lee at the 5. I think that should be the starting lineup. I think you let JJ Quinterly and Zaza, y'all let them run and be the leaders of the second team. Even if you want to change out your lineups, I'm cool. Keep allowing JJ and Zaza to play. I mean, you really don't got no choice because they're the backups to her. You know what I'm saying? To the starters. But I want to continue to see them play, but I think that the offense, if it's gonna flow, like I don't want. And here's the thing with JJ. I love JJ's energy, right? I love what she's bringing to the table. If y'all talking in the comments, I'm not looking right now, but I will go to the comments in a minute. But this is something I want to show y'all from JJ.
Defense leads to offense.
JJ around Young, can't get it, but a foul's going to be called, and we saw the speed.
Defense leads to offense.
JJ around Young, can't get it, but a foul's going to be called, and we saw the speed.
So you see the aggressiveness from JJ, you know what I'm saying? And I like that, but I don't want to see JJ be more aggressive than Arike Ogunbowale. I don't. I think we've got to be serious, you know what I'm saying? And realize that as great as JJ is playing, JJ is not on the level of Arike Ogunbowale yet. And I don't think that we can begin, because Arike's on this team. Again, if Arike wasn't on this team, if we had traded her or whatever, then I wouldn't be talking like this. But because we still have the caliber of player on our team, and I would like to see us actually push forth and start trying to win some games, I believe that we need to emphasize Arike more in the offense. Now, yesterday, I saw the offensive flow was good. I like the offensive flow. You know what I'm saying? I just think it would flow better if we allow Paige, instead of making JJ the point guard, allow her to come in and back up Paige as the point guard. We can run them both, and they both can contribute to the game. You can still give JJ a lot of minutes, right? You can still give JJ a lot of minutes, but I think that we need to find a way to get Arike going. We need to find a way to get Arike and Paige going at the same time, because if we find a way to get both of those two going at the same time, we will have the best guard combo in the league. That's my opinion. Now, you may think differently. You could say Arike is washed. I don't think she's washed at all. You know what I'm saying? She also is still suffering from a thumb injury. You could even see her, in the game versus the Aces, she was grabbing her thumb. And then she literally scored a big 3 in the fourth quarter. So I think Arike is the leader on the court. That's what I actually realized. I did not realize that, because people talk so much about Paige's leadership and stuff like that. But I think they said, okay, we're going to run the offense through Paige now. Because we were actually running plays for Paige, all this stuff. She was getting her spot. Like, we really looked fluid that first half. That third quarter was bad. Then fourth quarter, we got back good. So if we just had won that third quarter, we would have won the game. But I really think that is the flow that we should be doing. I think when you look at Maisha Hines-Allen to Kiera McCowan, honestly, I feel like Kiera McCowan should get more playing time. I mean, 4 minutes. Maisha Hines-Allen is offering you nothing. Sorry, I'm saying her name still. MHA is offering you nothing. She's offering you nothing. I think that we have the personnel to play, to have inside out type of play sets. So let's do that. Even for Arike, Arike, I need you to be going to the line. This aggressive stuff that we just seen JJ do where she missed the layup, that should be you. You should be the one driving to the hole like that and get into the line. You should be doing that. Not JJ. JJ should be doing it too, but you also. Arike used to really get us a lot of free throw points, but she's just not driving to the basket. I don't know, but that's her play style. So that tells me Chris Clan, the coach that I said fire, please fire him. Please fire him. But Chris Clan is like, he's obviously having to tell her she shouldn't be driving to the hole. I don't know, but we need to figure it out. I think Arike Ogunbowale really is the missing piece to make this offense extremely high octane. Because as great as JJ Quinterly is, as Zaza is, they are not the shooters that Arike Ogunbowale is. It's just the facts. It's just the facts. So until JJ and Zaza are top 5 in points for 4 or 5 consecutive years in a row, they're not going to be better shooters than Arike Ogunbowale. Like, they're just not. And Arike is not lost her shot or anything like that. All shooters just go through slumps. Again, Paige was in a slump the whole game into the fourth quarter. Like, it happens. But you got to keep shooting. You got to keep shooting. And I'm not liking the non-aggressiveness of Arike. I think she needs to be more aggressive. Like, go back to her play style. Be more aggressive. Have that confidence. Because we need it. We need it. We brought Paige to this team to get us the best guard combo in the league. That's why we brought her to this team. And you can still make Paige the runner of the offense. Actually, I believe Arike wants Paige to run the offense. As y'all can see in this clip.
Draft second round. Comes in averaging 5 points a ball game. She was a big-time three-point shooter at Alabama. Here's Zaza. 12-4 run now for Las Vegas. Their first lead of the
game. She said, give it to Paige. She wants Paige to have the ball. Like, that's what y'all, these narratives that keep coming up. Oh, Arike is just a ball chucker and she's not a teammate. Or all of that is bullshit and lies. Every single one of the players have already said their locker room is strong AF. Arike has said it. Paige has said it. Dejanay Carrington has said it. Tierra McCowan. Like, the locker room is strong. So all this stuff that people keep saying, oh, Arike she just jealous. She don't want Paige there. She just wants to be ball dom. No, she does not. No, she does not. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. She literally tweeted once she knew we was getting Paige. She said, I fell to my knees. Thank you, God. Like, that's a lie. All that stuff people trying to say about Arike don't like Paige or she just jealous is bullshit. That ain't true. That ain't true. And she is willing, like I'm saying, to take the number 2 role. She is willing. She is willing to do that. So I think in the future, let's let Paige actually run the offense with the ball. I want Paige bringing the ball down. That's what I want. Then you let a spark, because you need great teams have a great bench. You need a great bench. So you have players like Zaza and Quinterly coming in and doing their thing. Everybody can contribute. Everybody can play good minutes. You don't have to force Quinterly into the starting lineup. You really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't need to be forced. I feel like you can play with her, but you are forced to play her at the 1 because, I mean, she ain't playing the 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, Quinterly is like, what, 5'8", 5'6" or something? Like, she's really small. Like, you're not playing her at the 3. And you brought somebody in. You cut Haley Jones. You brought her back. You cut her. You brought her back again. She's on this team because I don't think you can waive players no more. So it's like she's on this team, and I like the confidence that she was playing with. Right? So you let, Maisha Hines-Allen, Tierra McCowan, you let those guys, when we get, now of course Haley Jones, she's going to be out once we get Maddie Segrist back, whenever that happens. But I'm saying until we get Maddie Segrist back, let's play Haley Jones. That's what I think. Play Haley Jones. She has the confidence, even though she's been on the street, she has the confidence and she actually is producing, so she can actually help our team. But anyway, I think that I'm going to sum that up, that recap up. But that's Anyway, but yeah, that sums up the recap of the Wings versus the Las Vegas Aces. I think our next game is, let's look. Looks like our next game is versus the Storm next week at 9 p.m. Ugh, I hate 9 p.m. games, but yeah, that's our next game. And yeah, we're currently last in our Western Conference. So the Wings, I think I would like to see that lineup that I just named rolled out. Are we gonna make the playoffs? Likely. I mean, we continue to play this way, no. But that's why I'm trying to figure out a way to get Paige and Enrique going. And this just may be our growth year. You know, like when we brought Kai in for the Mavericks, like we didn't make playoffs that year, but we did the next year. We actually made it to the finals. So yeah, I think this is just a growth year for us. And yeah, I've changed my tune completely because now I see that like Enrique fully supports Paige, Paige fully supports Enrique. I think we need to ride this combo out. Enrique ain't old. She's not old. So you can trade her, but trade her for what? Now, of course, if you're to get the lottery pick and you go and get, you know, I guess AZ. I don't know if Juju's coming out. Is Juju coming out this year? Let me see. When can Watkins go pro? Okay, no, Juju is 2027. But I think like AZ, obviously you want to go get AZ, but I don't think that's what the Wings need. Like you have Enrique, you have Paige. I feel like what you really need is a number 4. You really need a power forward because you really don't have that. Like even Louisa Gosselslider, I like her, but I would also like her coming off the bench. So I feel like the Wings need a 3 and they need a 4. They need forwards to me. They need their Satus, their Angel Reeses. Like they need versatility. You know what I'm saying? I don't think getting AZ, and I don't. Y'all gotta forgive me because I'm not gonna lie and act like I just know everything about the college world because I don't. What is AZ? Yeah, I'm finna say I'm like AZ's a guard, so I don't think now the Sky could get AZ. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's what the Wings need. It's like trading Enrique. You're just creating more holes for yourself. I just don't get why you would do that. Now I know Enrique's at the end of her contract. If she wants to go, then she's gonna go at the end of this year. But I think if you can keep her here and bring her back, like keep her here. That's just how I feel. Keep her here. If you can core her or whatever, like keep Enrique here. Because I do believe that she's an integral piece to winning the championship. Especially since we figured out all those narratives that she's just a ball hog, selfish, and she's jealous of Paige. It's all bullshit. But anyway, let's move on to and I'm not even gonna be on this game long because it really ain't much to say. But we're gonna move on to the game. It's 60 of y'all in here. Thank y'all for the support. I really appreciate y'all. Let me look at the chat. I haven't looked at that in a while. I'll see what y'all saying. I don't see why the Sky got rid of Uru. Was Lee Uru on the Sky? She was on the Sky? I didn't know that. All right. Give us here. Y'all take Cardoso. No. We're gonna talk about Cardoso. Hold on. Let me see. I look at the comments. Y'all done got 1,000 comments. Let me pull up the Sky game. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up the Sky game real fast. Y'all crack me up. Hold on, let me see. What was it? Chicago Sky versus Atlanta Dream. Okay, so where is this at? All right. Oh no, that ain't the right game. That was the game we actually could have won with Angel. I'm talking about the game where we just got our asses handed to us. Yeah, this is it. All right. Oh, let's bring this up. Okay. Yeah, 66 of y'all in here. Please, please, please be liking the video. As I'm here trying to pull up the content, please like the video. Please share. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I really would appreciate that. Really would appreciate that. 66 of y'all in here. Y'all can like the video for sure. But this is the abysmal Sky game that took place. What was that? Thursday? 86-49. I think that this was like one of the worst losses in franchise history. Seriously, I really do think it is. I think I saw a stat of some factor like this was the most points the Sky have. No, not the most they have allowed, but like this is the biggest point gap. It was a historically bad game. Is what I'm trying to get out. This was an historically bad game. Angel was out. Ariel Atkins was out. And my guy HW, I know he'll like this. Hating ass Candace Parker. Y'all remember when I talked about it my last video, where she said that Angel Reese is good at her role, and that's offensive rebounding, and that she couldn't put her in the A or B tier because Angel is not a first or second option. And if you're gonna be if you're gonna be in the A or B tier, then you've gotta be able to carry teams as the first or second option. That's the bullshit she said. So she basically called Angel a role player she called Angel a role player that can't score the ball. That's what she said. She's a role player that can't score. Now, y'all saw the stats. Do I gotta bring up the stats again? Comparing Angels, we can bring it up again. No problem. We're gonna bring it up again. Anytime I get to flame Candace Parker for her stupid ass takes, I'm gonna do it. Period. Let me see. What am I looking for? Oh, bookmarks. Yeah, we can pull it up, no problem. We're gonna pull it up again. Oh, well, let's just pull this up. I'm sorry, guys. I said I wasn't gonna talk much about this game. Let me just do this, and then I'm gonna get to Angel and Candace Parker. How about that? How about we do that? I'm jumping all over the place, so let me take this comment down. Let's just look at the game. So you can see, let's go back up here. Nobody went off for the Atlanta Dream. Like, nobody. I mean, Alicia Gray, 14 points. Brittany Griner, 15. Brianna Jones, 14. Naz Hillman, 10. Pow, 13. I mean, it's like nobody really went off. They just won this game out of pure, team effort. But the game was pretty much over before it began because you're missing the heart and soul of your team. So that's why I said, you want to talk about what role, Candace, you said she's just a role player. Let's talk about what role Angel really is playing, which is the team, which is the heart and soul of this team, which is if Angel Reese is not playing, the team, let's be honest, the team looks like a JV league. Let's be honest. Without Angel Reese, this team looked like a little league. It looked like junior varsity players out there. That's how bad they looked. Michaela, once again, 0 points. Michaela was bad yesterday. She did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, a steal and a block. Turn the ball over. Like, Michaela Onyenwere, as much as we quote unquote like her for her defense ain't that good. She shouldn't be starting. But this is what happens when you build a roster like Jeff P did. Then you move to Elizabeth Williams. This is abysmal, guys. Nobody without Angel scored in the double digits. Nobody scored. Uh, I want to focus on Camila Cardoso because Camila, shout out to my guy Lou. Lou, if you watching this, shout out to you. I really appreciate you. I just watched. He's a Dallas Cowboys content creator. He just put out a video about why the Dallas Cowboys keep failing to have good, consistently good defensive tackles. And he was talking about how if you compare the defensive tackle position to basketball, it's the center position, which is the position that it takes the longest to develop. So that means center is a position that takes the longest to develop because it's a different transition from them coming from college. When you're in college, you're the biggest person. Camila Cardoso dominated in college because it's like, how many 6'7" people was there walking around in college? Not many, right? But when she comes to the league and she's got to go against Brittany Griner and she's got to go against Brianna Jones and she's got to go against let me see who else. Just I'm trying to think of real dominant centers. Y'all put some dominant centers in the chat. I can't. Y'all tell me. It's a lot of y'all in here. I really appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all liking the video. It said Oyunwere left the game with a migraine in the second quarter. She did? I thought she played the whole game. Are you talking about? I think you're talking about the previous game when she left out. I didn't see her leave with a migraine then, but she did, Reginald. Okay, that's my bad. Maybe I just didn't see. Carter put up 45 on the USA team. Angel Reese is a superstar. Okay, yeah. Y'all let me know who are some other dominant centers. Y'all just pretty up. Shout out to all of y'all though. Some new people came in the chat. Good measure, Bo. No, it says goodness rated Bo. Okay. Shout out to you. Kennedy Carter. No. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about, but if the Wings would trade Enrique and put in Kennedy Carter, this would be a championship team. Carter is more efficient than Enrique. No, that's not true. Have Kennedy Carter been top 5 scorer? Kennedy Carter can't even be in the league. Nobody wants nothing to do with her. So I don't think she would be better on this team. You know what I'm saying? I think she would be worse because Kennedy Carter, there was issues last year there was other issues within the locker room. She's consistently been a locker room issue. Now, maybe she's just got a bad rep, but I feel like the most genuine person in the world you can meet is Angel Reese. And for Angel not to come out and defend Kennedy or say anything about Kennedy, she's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may can't trust other people, but I trust Angel Reese. So, yeah. But anyway, shout out to you, though, for the comment. Someone else said something else. They said the little thing they had, I think it was yesterday, is the reason why the WNBA did not grow. Look how they conducted themselves like fools. It may be cool to the ladies. They're foolish. Don't agree with that at all, but okay. Thanks for the comment. I don't know if you're blind, but the WNBA has grown by leaps and bounds. And guess what? It's going to grow more. The StudBudz, shout out to you, StudBudz. Thank you, StudBudz. Thank you, StudBudz. As this comment is up here, thank you, StudBudz, for promoting the WNBA, for having, 20,000 people on y'all stream, bringing eyes to the WNBA. Thank you. We appreciate that. But the WNBA is growing by leaps and bounds. What does this person say? I never liked Enrique. I love her in college, but as I watch her career, is just a selfish baller. She's really not selfish. She hasn't had anybody to really share the ball with. And when she did, it was Satu, and they did share the ball. And Satu was a 2-time All-Star with Enrique Ogunbowale. So I don't know what you talk about there. Y'all got a chance to get AZ. Kennedy is my favorite player. Okay. Let's Stay on the Sky, 3-guard lineup was good. Maybe Reese and Kennedy was amazing. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on. It said the Sinister was at one point the top of the scouting reports for teams. That's why Cardoso was picked third because of potential. A job and Green is problematic. So can Carter. Well, I think Draymond Green. You can't compare Draymond Green to Kennedy Carter because, I mean, Draymond Green is an integral part to the Golden State Warriors and has helped them win multiple championships. That's why they keep him around. He's the enforcer. Like, he's the enforcer. That's why they keep him around. So I feel like you can't. I'm not saying that Kennedy Carter don't deserve to be in the league, but I'm saying that there's clearly some issues there. And all of these teams are just making it up. I don't know. But anyway, I got on a tangent, but talking about but anyway, talking about yeah, that's what thank you, Reginald. He was like, they're allowed to have fun with their peers without people making up shit about certain players because they don't like them. Yeah. But anyway, guys, shout out to everybody in the chat. I really appreciate y'all. Stop hating. Hating on who? Kennedy Carter? I'm not hating on her. I'm just saying, like, all of these people have said you was a problem. That's why you out the league, because you certainly not out of the league for talent. Her talent is through the roof. Period. Kennedy Carter's talent is through the roof. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying, like, there's clearly something else. Angel Reese is a superstar, correct. So anyway, so let's get back to what I was talking about. So Camila Cardoso, she's struggling. Camila Cardoso is just struggling with the physicality of the league. That's it. And she has to grow. She's a second-year player. I think she did herself a disservice by playing in China, because no disrespect to China, but you weren't playing against the best players in the league at a consistent level over the summer like Angel was versus Unrivaled. That's why I think Camila needs to play in Unrivaled or find another league here in the States that she can play in. I really think Unrivaled would be best, because it's really going to push her to grow and develop her game, because her game is not really developed that much. You know what I'm saying? Being just a 6'7" big body, we got a 6'7" big body in Dallas. Tierra McCowan is like, is she dominant? No, I have the same problem with Tierra McCowan. I'm like, you're too big to be playing soft. And right now, Camila just plays soft. But I think if she gets in the weight room, if she starts battling against the best and the biggest and the strongest, then she's going to be able to grow and she's going to be able to develop and she's going to be great for the Chicago Sky. I think the Sky could help her. Oh, you know what? I forgot. The most dominant center in the league, Aaliyah Boston. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if Camila wants to get better, she needs to train with the best and she needs to learn from the best. The reason why Angel took a leap is because she said, I'm going to go work with Hall of Famers. I'm going to go work with the best players in the league and I'm going to get better. Camila, if you want to get better and you want to be a dominant center like Aaliyah Boston, right? If you want to be a dominant center like an Aaliyah Boston, the Aces even play Asia at center. Like, you need to go be working with these women. I know you love Asia. You always wearing Asia shoes. Call Asia. Say, Asia, can you come help me develop my game? Like, that's what Camila needs to do. I don't think we need to throw away Camila. I just think her game needs to be developed. And as my guy Lou said, the center position is the slowest to develop because they've got to get into their woman body, their grown woman body. Right? Because you saw her struggling yesterday with BG and stuff like that, because she just don't have the same physicality and the same body makeup as BG, but she can, but she's got to put in the work to do that. But I definitely don't want to get rid of Camila Cardoso. I think her and Angel play well together. I think they can be special if they just continue to build that connection. We just got to let these players develop. Angel and Camila are very young players. They're still developing. They're not even scratched the surface with what they will truly be once it's 5, 6, 7, 8 years into the league. So we've got to be patient with these players. You know what I'm saying? So I think it would be dumb to trade Camilla. You trade her, now you don't have a center. Who you gonna put there? E Will? Like, E Will is not Camilla Cardoso. Come on, guys. Like, you don't need to create holes. You need to add to your team. The Sky, what they really need is a point guard, and they need a wing. I've said that all year. They need a point guard, and they need a 3 position, because they don't have it, and that's why the team looks a little wonky and looks a little bit off. Unless Angel is here, where she wills us to wins, because she willed us to wins. She becomes unstoppable, or she damn near almost wills us to wins if she just had a little bit more help. So, but anyway, says Camilla, what's up, the basement boy? Says he plays soft like Hallen Tolbert. I wish I knew who that is, the basement boys, but what you say? Says, I'm sorry, sometimes I can't watch some of these players in W, and the one player I really like can't play. Kennedy Carter, I understand. You know what I'm saying? That sucks. Like, I want Kennedy. Bo, I'm just call you Bo, because I don't know what your first name is, but Bo, I want Kennedy Carter being a league. I think she should. Her talent, she should be in the league. I just want whatever is going on personally, it's got to be figured out, because if somebody else is always the problem, it's probably you. That's all I'm saying. Like, come on, man. Boston plays soft as well. She tried to get physical with old girl from Connecticut and got put on her backside. Oh, no, she doesn't play soft. I don't think she plays soft. Let's not do that just because Tina Charles kind of got the best of her here. Now, come on, let's not do that to Aaliyah Boston. I don't think Aaliyah Boston plays soft at all. But you know what? Tina Charles would be a better one. Thank you for saying this, Reginald, because Tina Charles is who she should. Because Tina Charles is for real a Hall of Famer. That's definitely who Camilla should be working with after the game. You could see after the game, Aaliyah Boston was talking to Tina Charles. Like, that's who. So that's definitely who Camilla. Thank you for saying that comment, Reginald. I appreciate you. Thank goodness I still have Bickers. Oh yeah. Paige is going to be building up to be the best guard in the league. She is the best young guard in the league, but like best guard overall in the league, she'll be working toward very soon. She just needs easiest buckets. Yeah, I think that, they need to be picking and rolling with her until she gets her game up, because they were trying to do stuff where making Camilla drive to the hole and stuff. That's not her game. She is not Angel. She can't do that. I don't want Camilla playing ISO ball at all. And you could tell in the game when she was trying to do that, it was very uncomfortable. So they need to do stuff like pick and rolls like they do for Aaliyah Boston. UConn all day, but what player that you really want to watch? I love Kenny Carter, but what? Okay, blah, 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 blah. AB ain't no shit. My bad, type too fast. What do you say? My bad. She little girl basically still on her. Ain't AB ain't. Oh, I think you talking about Tina Charles. I don't think that a player is soft just because they struggle against a Hall of Fame player, but I mean, if that's your opinion, that's okay, man. You can have that opinion. You can have your opinion 100%. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I think with Camilla Cardoso. She just got to work on the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just develop. But we got to be patient with her. You know what I'm saying? I think the Sky really just needs to focus on getting them a combo guard that's not ball dominant, and focus on getting them their small forward position. That's 2 positions that they need. They fix that. The Chicago Sky will have a team, but they got to get serious. They messed up because, Nika Boomer. Yeah, that's another person. Thank you, Camilla. If you're watching this, I don't know if you're gonna see this, but if you're watching this, we're throwing out names: Tina Charles, Nika Boomer, Aaliyah Boston, BG, because BG's still a Hall of Famer. Like, there's some people that you can work with to really develop your game, and I think you should do that and stay out of China. But anyway, It is nasty. That's why I'm like, we got to keep that combo. We just got to add. That's why I feel like to the wings, don't subtract, add the missing pieces. You have a core foundation, but you need more. You need to add more to the core. That's a word there. Add more to the core. Don't get rid of the core. Add more to the core. That's what we want to do. Add more to the core. Oh, Jalen Tober. That's what you were saying. Yeah. Jalen Tober really, it's not that he's soft, it's that he can't run routes. Because we got to know, Jalen Tober made some big catches in big moments. Remember last year, 2023 versus the Dolphins. Versus Pittsburgh, game-winning touchdown. So I don't know if he's soft. I just know that he can't run routes, and until he's able to run routes, I don't want to see him on my field for sure. But anyway, let me see what the likes is at, because I'm about to wrap up here. I think I'm gonna wrap up and just talk about the StudBudz. Thank y'all so much. We're at 646 subscribers. Can y'all give me the 650? Please give me the 650 subscribers by the end of this live. That would mean a lot to me. I really appreciate y'all so very, very much. And let me look at... And y'all got me good on the likes. I appreciate y'all. And say I got 20 likes. Can y'all get me up to 30 likes by the end of this video? Can y'all get me up to 30 likes and 650 subscribers? So that's only 4 more subscribers and literally 10 more likes. Please help me get up to 10 more likes and 4 more subscribers by the end of this video. But anyway, I'm going to end it talking about this. Candace Parker, come here. So you said that Angel Reese is a role player. This is the game versus the Atlanta Dream with less talent. Because remember, Ryan Howard is out. Y'all remember that. Ryan Howard is out. So this is what the Sky put up versus the Atlanta Dream without Angel. And then we're going to see, well, what did this guy look like with Angel? I believe this was the last meetup between the Sky. Is this the last meetup? Wait, when was this game? This may not be the last meetup. What's the date on this? June. Was this the last meetup? How many times has the Sky played the Dream? Let me just click here. It's be easier because they got the schedule here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was the last meetup. We took an L. I think this was Angel's turn it around game. Because I'm like, is this a 10-19? Yes, this was Angel's turnaround game. This was the start of her tear. Because I remember because of 19 rebounds. Let me see. Time is, I need to get off here so I can go eat lunch. But anyway, this was the score with Angel Reese. 80-93, right? So lost by 13 points compared to losing by 40 to 50 points. But this was Angel's like 19 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, a block, 10 points, 4 from 4 from free throw. You know what I'm saying? So she was still probably not on the shooting fire that she was on, but this is when she started seeing, okay, confidence is building. The stat sheet started stuffing. You know what I'm saying? She started feeling that stat sheet. So, but you can clearly tell, yeah, all the sky, everybody's in negative, you know what I'm saying? Because we lost the game, right? But a total difference is a total difference between losing by 13 points and losing by 40, 50 points. That's my point. You understand what I'm saying? And then the game that Angel did right in front of your eyes, Candace. Like, is this a joke? 24 points? But you said she's not a first option or a second option. Then what the fuck option is she, Candace? Somebody please let me know. Somebody ask Candace Parker. Ask Candace Parker, please. What is the first or second option? Because if I'm looking with my eyeballs right here, it looks like Angel was the first option. Or am I tripping? Y'all let me know if I'm tripping in the chat. So all of our wins come against y'all. Love her game. She has a dog on her, but she has to stay in the gym, put in the work, and the confidence will be in there. I think when they like, more people can see her live likes are good. People like and share. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Bo. Yeah, when y'all like the video, it just helps. It just helps push my content out to the algorithm. The more people like it, then they'll push it out in front of more people that are interested in this type of content. So like Dallas Wings content, Chicago Sky, Angel Reese, Paige Beckers, So that is true. In this comment, Angel's confidence is through the roof. She said that literally last game she played. Like, that's why she's on the historic tear that she's on. Because her confidence is through the roof. You know what I'm saying? This was the beginning. Well, not this game. The Atlanta Dream game that I just showed was the beginning of her tear. But ever since then, the efficiency, everything is going up. So if I show y'all right now, can y'all see this? Let me see. Yeah, right here. This is Angel Reese's pre-All-Star game stats. 14 points per game, 12 rebounds per game, 3.8 assists per game, 1.5 steals per game, almost a half block per game, 44.6 from the field, 78% from, I think that's the free throw line. And then list of players with 10 plus double doubles this season. Angel Reese, she gonna be the leading person again. Shout out to this stat with Paige Beckers, right? Paige Beckers is playing like a top 5 WNBA guard right now. That's what I'm saying. And Paige has not scratched the surface on what she will be. She haven't even scratched the surface on what she will be. Games with 20 points and 5 assists by a rookie. 6 by Paige, 2 all other rookies combined. Let me see here. $25 and under WNBA players with multiple 20-point games on 60% shooting. Aaliyah Boston, Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, Paige Beckers, Rickea Jackson. Wow. Horrible Caitlin Clark stats. I always book that in case a hater comes up, but I ain't gonna bash on you, Caitlin. Whatever. Best field goal percentage over their last 10 games. Angel Reese, 50.8. Rickea, 39.8. Like, look at Angel Reese compared to Rickea Jackson and Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese should have never been drafted at 7. She should have been taken at 2, honestly. She should have been taken at 2. Oh, here. See, I got... Y'all see my tweet? This is why Candace is mad. Angel has so much to improve on. She's about to break her record 2 times over. Dummy, done playing nice. This is the most consecutive double doubles in the season. Angel Reese already passed her with 15 in 2024. Then Candace went to second place. Angel Reese about to pass her. Actually, she's passed her again. I think I think Angel Reese has passed her again because I don't think the streak has stopped. Because Angel Reese has a streak stopped? No. The 15 plus rebound streak stopped, but the double doubles has not stopped. This is why she's mad. But you want to call her a role player? But this is really Cat got the gun. Here we go. These are Angel Reese's stats. It says these Angel Reese stats were so absurd I had to tweet them out because her last 7 games, 19.1 points, 14.4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Now, Candace's rookie year and first MVP, because y'all know she's the only person like won MVP in rookie of the year in the same year. She was averaging 18.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 1.3 steals, shooting 52.3 from field goal for a field goal percentage and 43.3 at the free throw line. Let me go to this so you can see the whole thing. Okay, yeah. So Angel over her last 8 games is shooting 52.7% from the field 58.9. What is TS percent? I don't know, but she's 80% from the field, and you can see it went a little bit down from like her last game, but still, Angel Reese she's playing at an MVP level. So I guess if this is a role player, then it sounded to me like Candace Parker shouldn't have won that MVP because she was just a role player, right? Right? Is that how it goes? So, no, Candace. She is not just an offensive rebounder. Because guess what? You take away her offensive rebound, she's still leading the league in rebounds. What the fuck are you talking about? But anyway, no, she's not just an offensive rebounder. No, she's not just a rebounder. She is everything. She's a rebounder. She's a scorer. She's a playmaker. She's a top defender in this league. See if I can find that stat that shows that Angel Reese. I thought I bookmarked it. I might didn't. How Angel Reese is literally leading her team in every single category possible. But she's a role player. She's not a first or second option. Are you dumb? That's what I would like to ask. Like, are you dumb? I know somebody I follow retweeted that. It's got to be Sky Muse. Let me go here. I'm gonna go to Sky Muse. $200 rebounds. That's just nuts. 200 plus rebounds. But anyway, I'm trying to see if she's got it. Yeah. Updated Sky point per game leaders this season. Angel Reese. But she's not the first option, but she's leading her team in points. But she's not the first option. Like, and they've been winning games. And guess what? June 11th, it was Ariel Atkins. Angel was second. July 16th, a month later, Angel, MF, and Reese. So let's stop the nonsense. She was always in the second or first spot. Candace. No matter if you're an idiot best coach or your guy you said is the best coach for her didn't realize it or not. But anyway, yeah, Angel Reese is leading her team in everything. I mean, clearly she's leading her team in rebounds. She's leading the league in rebounds, leading the team in points, and leading the team in assists. I was trying to find that stat, but I can't find it. Let me see if this person got it. I think I started following her. Let me see. Yeah, there she go. Uh-oh. Damn it, where'd she go? I just saw her. Bro, I just saw the girl. Oh, there she go. That's Iris, not Isis. See if she got it on here. She should have it on here. Ain't this a long AF show? I still gotta talk a little bit about the StudBudz, but I just wanted to show this. Oh my gosh, we gotta keep going back. I ain't gonna do too much on the All-Star weekend because there's weirdos in here to think that Angel Reese and the All-Star and the best players in the league don't deserve to party and have fun. Like, whatever, bro. The men do it, y'all got no problem. The women have fun. They're not serious. They're not focused. Like, all right, whatever. Damn, I can't find it. I guess I could just go to StatMuse. That would just make my life easier, but she already had it all listed out. Damn, I can't find this hoe. Oh well. Y'all just have to believe me. Oh, here it goes. Thank God. May it be known. Let me bookmark this so I never do this again. That no one in her class has this burden. Everyone else has help. She is the engine of this team, but they need to get her some help. She is leading her team in points. She is leading her team in rebounds. She is leading her team in assists. So, Angel is doing everything. When is anybody else going to do anything? When is Jeff P going to get her some help? When is he going to do it? Because see, people look down on players when they have losses. People just look at wins and losses. They don't look at how the team is constructed. You look at the win and losses of the best teams in the league, Minnesota Lynx and the New York Liberty. Those teams are loaded. Hello? The Minnesota Lynx have Nafisa Collier, Kayla McBride, Courtney Williams. I feel like I'm forgetting someone else. Alana Smith. I'm trying to think of. That's enough in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's players around them, shooters around them. You go to New York Liberty, Sabrina Ionesco, Brianna Stewart, Jaquel Jones. Like, let's be honest here, guys. The New York Liberty literally have 2 MVPs on their team. 2 former MVPs. I think, has Stewie won MVP? I doubt she did. If not, Stewie is still one of the best guards. I mean, best guards. Top 3 guard posts in the league. So even if she hasn't won, like, these teams are loaded. Angel Reese is the only All-Star on her team. These other teams have multiple All-Stars. Even the Atlanta Dream, Ali Shagray, Brianna, or I think that's the name, Brianna Jones, Ryan Howard. Like, come on, bruh. What does Angel got? She ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? And you clearly saw that from the Atlanta game. You clearly saw from the Atlanta game what role Angel is really playing. And that's the motherfucking leader of this team. That's what role she is playing. That's the best player on this team. That's what role she's playing. So, anyway, and then lastly, I want to give a shout out to the StudBudz. Because, and here's why. And y'all, please like the video. Please share. Let me see if y'all got any comments. Yeah. Give her some good players. Jeff P and Tyler ain't shit. Yeah, I don't think they shit either. I mean, especially not Jeff P. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Marshall wouldn't shit either. He just started believing in Angel. I talked about that last show. Tyler Marshall did not believe, or my last video I put out. Tyler Marshall did not believe in Angel Reese. This team was not built for Angel. This team was built for. I've said it before. Courtney Vandersloot. Angel was supposed to be nothing but a defender and a screener this year, and a facilitator. He was not planning on Angel being a big piece of the offense. Angel had to show him I should be a big piece of the offense. Because now he's talking about Angel like she is the leader. Now he is. Compared to before, when he was asked about Angel early in the season, it was, yeah, as I said, yeah, we want to get everybody involved. Or he would always name other players before her. They would ask a question specifically about Angel, and then he would say, "Yeah, all of our posts are struck. All of our posts need to get calls." And he always would call E. Will's name first, and then Camilla, then Angel. Like Angel was just not really the most important cog in the machine. But now his whole tune has changed. But again, like I said, that's because Angel made him a believer. He wasn't a believer at first. Let's be honest, he wasn't a believer. He wasn't. He wasn't a believer. Absolutely top 10. Absolutely top 10. I don't give a damn what ESPN says. What up, Reddit Milky Way? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Reginald. He said she has won MVP, right? Like, these teams are loaded. Like, what does Angel got? Can Angel at least just have one other All Star on a team? I know Ariel Atkins is technically an All Star, but I mean, wait, is Ariel Atkins an All Star? Let me see. Ariel, I think she was an All Star. Okay, yeah, she's a two-time All Star. She was an All Star in 2021 and 2022, and she was named to WNBA All Defensive First Team in 2022. Yeah, so she is an All Star, but we know what Ariel Atkins. I mean, it's inconsistency, and all of her accolades come from 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, and obviously she's not playing currently at an All Star level. Like these other teams have current All Stars, Any former MVP. I mean, you want MVP, you want MVP. But I'm talking about All Star nods. Like, can we get players that are playing up to that play now, currently, not 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago? But anyway, I want to give a special shout out to the StudBudz before I get out of here. Where's my? Yeah, we gotta give a shout out to the StudBudz. We gotta give a shout out to them because they covered the entire WNBA orange carpet. Then they covered the after party, and it was just amazing because it was a lot of things that like you wouldn't be able to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, if these players didn't have these podcasts and stuff, there's a lot of things we wouldn't know because ESPN and Fox and all those shitty networks, they don't cover these players. They don't cover these players. So let's see if I can get this. Oh, it's from the chat. But yeah, they don't cover these players, guys. So it's like, where are we going to get the coverage of the players to get to know them better? How are we going to get to see who got a good relationship and who not? If the StudBudz wasn't doing coverage, we wouldn't know that Cheryl Reeves is been having a lot of conversations with Angel. We wouldn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't know because that shows you what? Oh, Hall of Fame coach, interested in Angel. Why would she be talking to Angel so much? Okay, like we wouldn't know that type of stuff. Like y'all focus just on, and they have fun, but we wouldn't even know the relationships. We wouldn't know. Sydney Colson came out and gave her Angel her flowers and telling her how much a lot of the players in the league love and admire her, no matter what the bullshit is said online. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna know these things, right? If the players don't cover themselves, we're not gonna know how close Paige and Angel was if the StudBudz wasn't online today recording the practices So I want to give a shout out to the StudBudz. And I'm gonna put back up my here we go. Back on my welcome screen. The StudBudz, thank you. Thank you, StudBudz. And I'll put my hopefully. Can I put my camera? Oh, y'all can't see me. But anyway, I want to say thank you to the StudBudz. There they go right there in the center of my screen. Even like I said at the beginning of the show, like them covering, it gave Angel's mom, like Angel's mom was happy to watch, happy to see that her daughter is out here having fun and that her peers really embrace her. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't see that. We can't see. ESPN is not going to cover that. Fox is not going to cover that. Only shit we hear on ESPN and Fox is every time Angel Reese is mentioned, here go Caitlin Clark name have to be mentioned. Like, that's how we know. They don't cover players fairly. They don't cover relationships. They create these fake, false narrative BS. So I appreciate the players who are going out and getting podcasts and doing things because it's enhancing the fan experience. And honestly, it's bringing more fans to the league. It's bringing more fans, more coverage, more interest. TikTok, like people are invested in the league, the couples in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like the friends, the bonds, like this is what's bringing viewers in. This is what people are like, oh, that's what's going on in WNBA. Like this is what's bringing it in. So we need to keep continuing to do it so that these players can get paid what they're worth. Because these players ain't getting paid what they're worth. And I'll show this video of Angel. I'll end on this of Angel talking about the CBA negotiations that they're involved in. And Angel basically saying like there's a lot of shit going on that I didn't even know about. But they said they had like over like 40 people in attendance at this event. At the CBA meeting. Let me go to, because I know it's on my page. I just posted about it. All right, yeah. Y'all listen.
In person and being able to have the opportunity to be face to face with the league. I think it was yesterday was my first meeting in person and being able to have the opportunity to sit face to face with the league. I think it was very important to have all those players there, more than 40, and just being able to see our faces because we are about business. It's bigger than me. No player is less important than me or more important than me. We're all here to fight for the same thing and what we deserve. Basketball and WNBA is all I know. And this is the league I love so much. And we're not going to stop until we get exactly what we want. And yesterday's meeting really woke me up to the eyes of we aren't getting what we deserve. And knowing that for a long time and knowing over the past years the numbers that they were giving us, I'm like, wow, like I didn't know all this stuff. And now being able to be informed, knowing that I can be more vocal because I do know more. And being able to have Neka as our president and have so many great players that have representation that know a lot and know what we deserve is just really important. So I'm really happy to be a part of that meeting yesterday, but it did wake me up to a lot of things that I didn't know that was going on.
So, yeah, I think that these players are serious and they deserve the money. Like you can tell, like the WNBA is everywhere. It's all over social media. You got pop sites covering the WNBA. Like nobody was popular like content sites that post about celebrities and shit was not posting stats about WNBA players. Like 3 to 4 years ago, last year, you know what I'm saying? Like the WNBA is growing by leaps and bounds, and it's time for these players to get paid as such. Because the league is making a shit ton of money, but y'all don't want to give them the money. Y'all don't want to upgrade the facilities. Y'all don't want to upgrade player protection. Y'all don't want to, like, hell no. That's fucked up. And I'm glad that the players are understanding that their voice matters. Shout out to Boss Cowboy. But they are understanding that their voice matters. And I'm glad that players like Stewie and Nafisa Collier started on Rival, because now the players are like, we have other means outside of this, and we will sit out until y'all are willing to pay us what the fuck we are worth, period. So anyway, I think that's a good note to end the show on. Uh, I really appreciate every single person in the chat right now. Reginald, Banks, HW to the plays. Andre came in the chat. Conscious. Thank you so much, Conscious, for checking in. Uh, Key came in here. Thank you, Key. Nurse over Angels, nasty work. Yeah, it is. Oh man. Yeah. Key and Nurse is giving the sky absolutely nothing. But thank you, Reddit Milky Way, Andre, I don't know, but everybody, Bo was in here with me, all you guys, the basement boys. I really appreciate y'all support. It really means a lot to me. Thank y'all. Searless Place, what's up? We are into the show, but you can catch it on the playback. But I really, really, really appreciate y'all. Yeah, that practice facility is coming for the sky because of Angel Reese. And the Dallas Wings is getting their own practice facility too. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they have more money in the league, so it's time to give the players what they deserve. Period. It's time for them to pay them. Like, when you realize what they're getting paid compared to the men, the worst man basketball players getting paid millions. It's like football. The worst, you could have the worst player on your league. They still, I mean, you could have the worst player on your practice squad. They still clearing $300,000 to $500,000 a year. Like, come on, bruh. But oh, what's up, my guy? What's up? How you doing? Y'all know his channel. Sorry, I'm gonna put the name of your channel. I gotta put it in here. I'm trying to plug. Well, this is his channel. That's what it's saying. I'll name this YouTube later. I can't think. Charge it to my heart, not my head. But I am subscribed to you. I appreciate his content so much. We follow each other on Twitter. So y'all please go subscribe to him. He's a great content creator, puts out very fire content about the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese. Have the facts, have the stats. I really appreciate him so much for popping into my chat. That means a lot to me because even though I've been doing content creation for a while, obviously I have just started doing WNBA content, and he is one that been doing it before me. So I'm watching him, and I'm watching I Am Zoe Media and Key Facts on WBB Universe and Showtime Sports. AJ, that's his name. I'm sorry, guys, because I was like, what is his name? AJ, thank you, Tulip. But I appreciate him because I watch these guys and they teach me a lot about the basketball, because it's like I'm coming into a new space, so I have to learn, you know what I'm saying? And so I really appreciate his content, all the content creators that I just named. Awesome content creators. They speak real shit, you know what I'm saying? Just like we do here on Stargazer Sports, where we say, what's our slogan here? Bold takes, real analysis. So anyway, I really appreciate y'all so much for rocking with me. I'm gonna get off of here because I need to go eat lunch, but I'm glad I was able to squeeze in this live stream. I really like doing live stream, so I'm gonna start trying to, especially like individually, because y'all know I have my show with my girl Mickey every Wednesday, Star Chasers Girls Talk Ball. That is Dallas Cowboys content. If you came here from the WNBA, but you also are a fan of the Dallas Cowboys or just football in general, y'all check out that show every Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We cover the Dallas Cowboys. I have another show with my guy Big Game James. It's also another Dallas Cowboys content creator. We're gonna start trying to do our show on Saturdays or Sunday morning, so y'all be on the lookout for that. But anyway, I appreciate y'all so much. Absolutely, AJ. I'm gonna hit you up for sure. We definitely need to collab. And I just dropped an all-star edit on my channel. Okay, Tulip plays, and y'all, I didn't know Tulip he did content, but Tulip or he or she, I don't want to be disrespectful, but Tulip Plays does content, so y'all go subscribe to Tulip Plays as well. They just said they just dropped the edit on their channel. HW, you know, as soon as you do content, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there subbed up. So as soon as you drop content, just let me know. Be like, hey Star, I dropped this video, you know, you check it out, and I will 100% check it out. But anyway, I really appreciate all of y'all. Let me see if y'all did what I asked before this stream was over. Let's see. Let's see if y'all love me or not. Tulip she. Okay, I got you, Tulip. So I'm like, let me not. Woo! Y'all got me to 650. I didn't even ask for that. No, did I ask for 650? I think I did. And y'all got me to it, so I appreciate that. Thank y'all for getting me to 650. Y'all the goats. Hold on. Okay, but anyway, thank y'all so much. Oh yeah, we do play y'all original. He says the Bears just sub to you. Thank you, Tula Plays. I'm gonna be subbing to you. Since my Bears got the Cowboys this season. We'll see. That's what I say. We'll see. I'm gonna reserve all my shit talking. Now F all that. We're gonna beat the shit out of y'all. I'm dead. Thank you to the play. But anyway, let me get off of here. I appreciate y'all. Stay for the outro video because that's how you're gonna see all my social media handles. Unfortunately, I don't have a social media where it can be like everything is the same name or whatever. So whatever. But anyway, yeah, y'all stay for the outro video. I appreciate y'all. Till next time. Peace.
In perspective, she has 2 3-pointers tonight. She had made 4 total for the season coming into tonight. Angel Reese, good shoulder